Well, hello cruising world, Mick the Suit Guy back with you again to talk all things Carnival. What are we going to talk about today? Well, today I want to talk about the Carnival Rewards Program. What do you get? What benefits? Is it worth it? How do you get them? And all that good stuff. So there's a lot to go over, so let's get right into it. It's basically broken down into 5 levels: blue, red, gold, platinum, diamond. You want my honest opinion? Don't cruise Carnival for the rewards program. It gets better when you hit platinum. It's pretty rubbish until you get there, as you're about to find out, especially if you do cheers. Anyway, so let's get into it. So let's start at the beginning. Your first cruise, you're going to get a blue sign and sail card when you go on. That tells everybody it's your first cruise. But that's good, because if anybody's sensible, they'll help you out because it's your first cruise. So if you say something that people would think that's not correct or whatever, help the people out with the blue cards. They're learning. It's a cruising community. We're here to help each other. Help the blue. Help the blue. If they want help. I don't know. So what do you get if you are blue and you're after your first sailing? You get members only offers and you get a members only newsletter. Everybody else gets that too. Once you sign up for your VIFP account number, that's your very important fun person, you get 1 point for every day you sail. It doesn't matter if you're in an interior cabin or a suite, it's 1 point per day. And you build these up, and when you hit certain levels, you'll move up to the next one. So you get those 2 things. Now, you get discounts on future cruises with your VIFP number, so when you log in, make sure you type that in. It'll give you discounted amounts. Not a huge amount. It's anywhere between 1.5% and 3% or so. It's not huge. I did some tests on a 7-day cruise on the Panorama next July, for example. Per person, you save $30 each. Interestingly, that was whatever cabin you were in. So the saving was the same dollar amount, whether you were in an interior or in a suite. Some of the shorter cruises, there was no saving on a suite for VIFP over non-VIFP. So, you know, sometimes it's worth doing that check just to see what your saving will be. It's not huge, but everything adds up, right? So what's the next level? Red. Red you are going to get from your second sailing until you've done 24 days. So if you base this on 7 days of cruise, you're going to do 2 7-day cruises at red, because your first one was blue, so you're at 7 days. And that's going to put you at 21 days. Your next cruise, when you go on, even though you haven't hit that 25-day threshold, because you hit it during the cruise, when you get on that ship, you will get a gold card. So you don't have to hit 28 days and then you'll get the gold on your next cruise. So you're going to do basically 3 cruises on red, banking it on 7-day cruises. I know there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever days. We're averaging this on 7. What do you get? Well, you get the same as the blue, and you get a liter bottle of water. Woohoo! If you do the Cheers program, you get that anyway. Just saying. So you could also buy 12 bottles of water for like $4 in advance and get it on board. So not worth a huge amount, but I guess anything's something, right? However, you've got to do 3 7-day cruises, and all they give you is a bottle of water. Anyway, moving on. This next level up is gold. Now you are gold from 25 to 74 days. So basically this on your 4th 7-day cruise, you're going to turn gold. What do you get for the gold? Well, you get the same as the blue and the red, plus you get an alcoholic drink, if you drink, on the last day of the cruise, not before, the last day, if it's over 5 days or more, after 5 p.m. Woohoo! Who made that up? I don't know, but it's almost embarrassing when you think about it. And again, if you're on Cheers, it's pointless because you already get the free drinks, unless you want to do 16 that day. So you get a free alcoholic drink after 5 o'clock on the last day, and you get a gold pin. Woo! Gold pin. They're all the same. So every cruise you do until you hit platinum, you're going to get the same gold pin. If you like to collect them, collect them. Could be wrong there. They could be different. As I understand it, they're pretty much the same. Shoot me if I'm wrong. Don't remember. So there's your gold. Now, next one up is platinum. So platinum is going to be, based on the whole 7-day thing, it's going to be on your 11th 7-day cruise. So you basically have to do 7 cruises of gold, and then, because you've done 3 on the blue and the red, bear with me. So 7 cruises at gold of 7 days, and then on your 8th cruise, you're going to hit platinum. And that's until you've done 199 days. So there's a big gap between platinum and diamond. But what do you get for the platinum? This is where it starts to get a little bit better. You get the water, you get a free drink anytime in the main dining room during the week, They try and encourage it on C-Day brunch, but you can do it in the main dining room as well. You get priority check-in and debarkation, which is good. You don't have to worry about, logging in for your cruise as soon as it becomes available to get that check-in time. You'll be the third people on. The wedding's going first, then the diamond, then, back-to-backers first, then the wedding, then the diamond, then the platinum. So you'll be on, one of the first ones on the ship, and you can go straight to your room and drop off your bags and stuff like that, whatever you carry on. Debarkation, you'll be one of the first off if you want to be. If you don't, just go to the guest services desk and tell them you want to get off the ship later. Maybe your flight's in the afternoon, and they'll do whatever they can to make sure you get off when you want to. So priority doesn't mean first. Priority means basically whenever you want. You get a chocolate delight served in your cabin. Woohoo! It's normally a plate of strawberries with dipped in chocolate, which is good for me because my wife doesn't like them, so I get them all. I haven't really seen it be anything else. It's nearly always chocolate strawberries, but I guess it could be anything. But once a week, you'll get that in your cabin, usually on the second or third day. You get priority spa reservations. To be honest, that doesn't really mean much because not that many people use the spa, and there's always space available from what I've heard. I've never used the spa, but from what I see, it's always pretty empty. So, don't know if that's that great, but, you get a collectible pin with the ship and year on it, as opposed to just a regular gold pin on the gold. I wish we'd actually collected them. We never did, and it's too late now. But that's a pretty nice thing, I guess, if you're a collector. So the pin, you get priority tendering if you're in a port where you tender. And by tendering, we've covered this in other videos. That basically means the ship can't pull alongside, so you'll dock out at sea, and small tender boats will come and get you and take you in. There's not many ports where that happens. You've got like Grand Cayman, Cabo, Belize, Catalina, to name a few. So check your ship. If that's the case, when you go on, you're going to be one of the first off. The people on Carnival shore excursions will be off first, then the diamond and platinum typically get off together with the faster to the fun. You get a platinum and diamond party on 5+ day sailings, which is really cool because it's the same party every time. You'll all go in this big room, usually the main, sometimes it's the comedy club. It depends how many platinum and diamond people are on board. So you'll go into this big room, and they do the same thing every time, but there's a good thing I'll tell you about afterwards. So here's what happens. You go in the room, they show you this video, there'll be a musician playing songs. When everybody's in, the cruise director will come up, say, "Yay, everybody!" And then they'll go through a video, which is all the different ships, and you're supposed to clap when your ship goes by, and when the ship you're on goes by, everybody's supposed to clap even louder. It's like it's scripted, it's the same thing. And then they have a guess the number of candies in a bag, name the epaulet, name the ship competition. You get a little plaque if you get that right, whatever. And then on top of all that, free booze. Free booze. I may or may not collect a few extras to take with me as what's the word I'm looking for? Growlers. Who knows what the term I'm looking for? But some for the road. Maybe I'll have one or two. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but nobody stops you, I can tell you that. And free food while you're there. Not that you need free food in a cruise ship, but the free drinks is good. So you get that on every 5+ day sailings. You get buy one, get one to the slot or blackjack tournament, which is pretty cool. It's $25 normally to enter those tournaments, and a rebuy is $15. You don't have to pay for the rebuy. So there's a $15 value on each cruise if you do those tournaments. They're pretty fun. We do those. We've actually won, both my wife and I have both won the slot tournament, and we've both been to the final of the blackjack on multiple occasions. Never won, but both been to the final. Just like my friend Eli, he gets in there too. He won it. Anyway, you get $5 arcade credit. Woo! If you got under 18 only. The prizes in there aren't great. $5 isn't going to get you anything. So again, don't go for the prizes. Go for the fun. Especially me, when I go in there with my friend Anne and Travis's kid Landon, and I wipe the floor with him at air hockey. So you can do that, $5 in the arcade. You get priority at guest services, and there's a dedicated phone line for you every time you call down to the front desk. If you have any questions, you'll go straight to the front of the line. And if you go down to it personally, you go to one end, there's a sign that says platinum, diamond, and faster to the fun. You'll go to that end, as opposed to getting in the regular line. You get priority reservations in the main dining room, and also any pay restaurants you're on. So one of the things we do when we get first on the ship is the maitre d' is usually in the front of the restaurant at like 12:30 to 3:30 or something like that. We'll go in there, we'll see where our table assignment is, because it'll be written on your sign and sale card what your table number is. So we'll go and check it out, and if we don't like the table, we'll go up to the maitre d' and say, any chance we can switch to something else? And they've always done that for us. So that's a nice perk of being platinum, if you want to do that, And then you also get complimentary laundry. It's limited. You'll get like a couple of bags on a 3 to 6 day. You'll get 3 bags on a 7 to 12 days, I think it is. And you'll get 5 bags on a 13+ day cruise. They're not the biggest bags. We use it for workout gear, underwear and stuff like that. We don't typically put nicer clothes in there just in case it gets lost. Not that they do anything wrong with it. But we use it for that. And we don't always use our allocation. We are platinum for now. Next cruise, I turn diamond, which is why I'm excited about talking about the next one. So that's what you get on a platinum cruise. It's from 75 to 199 days. Diamond, a few differences. You get guaranteed dining reservations in the main dining room, not priority, guaranteed. And you get priority in the specialty restaurants. It'll be interesting. I'm going on the inaugural cruise for the Panorama in December, and I reckon that ship's going to be 50% platinum and diamond, so we'll see how the reservations work in the restaurants on that ship. I'm waiting for them to come out online. I'm going to go straight in and make the reservations just to be on the safe side. So we'll see. Unlimited laundry, much as you want. Although don't be nasty to your room steward just to be on purpose. You know, do it if you need to. You know, you don't have to do it for the sake of it. It's extra work for them on top of what they already do. So even though it's unlimited, we're still going to limit what we do. You get a special event invite from the captain on every cruise. We'll find out what that is. I was talking to a couple of friends that are diamond. My friend Paul said that on the Alaska cruise one year, they took all the diamond people to the front of the ship where the crew only area is to watch us go through the fjords. That was with the captain. So that was a nice little perk they had for that. Sometimes it's a brunch, you know, but you'll do something with the captain. Sometimes you go up to the deck, to the where they steer the ship from, right up the front there. So you can go, could be anything, but you'll get that once a cruise. You get a one-time cabin upgrade, which again, from what I understand, is only from either interior to ocean view or ocean view to balcony. So you'll pay for an interior, you can get, they'll upgrade you to an ocean view, whatever. They won't go from balcony to suite. Or the 3rd and 4th people in your cabin can travel for free. So a family of 4, you'd only pay for 2, just one time. They get a one-time donation to St. Jude. I have no idea how much that is. It could be $2 for all I know, but it's a great charity, so I'm thankful for anything that they will give to them. So you get that, which makes you feel good. You get a one-time comped meal in any specialty restaurants. I strongly recommend you only do that at the steakhouse because it's the most expensive one. It doesn't apply to the chef's table, unfortunately, or I'd be doing that one. But yeah, your one-time comp meal, you'll get that. And then you get a dedicated phone number at all times for sales and service. Once you get off the ship, from then on, you know, you go straight to the diamond desk, as it were. Well, I'm going to keep my rep. David's awesome, but I'll save that if I have any specific questions that I don't want to bother him with because he's busy enough as it is. But so you don't lose your rep, but you have the option of calling a dedicated number on top of that. And then one other thing I'd like to tell you about. So that's diamond, 200+ days. One other thing I want to talk to you about is what they call the milestone. A milestone is a pretty cool thing I didn't even know about till it happened. But once you hit 25, 50, 75, and 100 cruises, there's a little special incentive or extra for you. On your 25th, we got a card like that, which is basic like the diamond card. So on our 25th cruise, I got this. And what that means is on my next cruise, well, I got this for the week. It didn't do me any good, but looked nice, right? But for at any point in the future, I can put a 25% ship credit on the cost of the cruise onto my sign and sail account. So we're going on the Alaska cruise in July, a bit more expensive cruise. We kind of splurged and got a cabin at the very back, one of the aft extended, because I want to do some time lapses and stuff. So a bit more expensive. I am going to get like about a $500 ship credit for that week, close to. Once you do 50 cruises, it'll be a 50% ship credit, 75 cruises, 75%, and once you do 100, I don't think I'll ever get to that level, but once you do 100, you'll get a free cruise of 8 days or less within, like, you know, the Caribbean, not like a big European or a Journeys cruise, but you'll get a free 8-day or less cruise on Carnival anywhere you want. So that's nice, that's called the milestone, so that's that. So just to summarize, rewards program, not worth it below platinum, they need to fix that badly. Above platinum gets much, much better. What's the solution? Cruise a lot, people! Call my friend David. I'm going to put his contact information at the end. Book 11 7-day cruises in one go. Do them like consecutively, back to back. And before you know it, you'll be getting free chocolate delights in your stateroom. Woohoo! All right, Cruising World, until next time, see you later. Email me anytime, cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. Looking to book a cruise? Contact the best rep in the fleet. Tell him I sent you, David Chirinos. You'll see his email and phone number right here. Happy cruising!